Pisces, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing a reading for you. It is for the second week of December or middle of December. Time is flying. I hope you're doing amazing. If you hear creaking in the walls, it's a storm in London. It's been going on. It feels like I'm in a cabin in the mountains, but I live in a high-rise. And, well, it has its charm with the creaking, but yeah, if you hear it, that is the storm. And if you hear any creaking in my bones as well, that's just me getting old. I've been having so much pain in my rib cage lately. And I went to yoga. I used to do Bikram yoga almost every day, and I was like, wow, I felt so flexible, and I never really had any issues with my, pains. So I stopped doing it. Funny enough, it's just, it's quite near me, so no excuse. But it just takes a long time. It can take up to 4 hours once you've gone there and back and dried your hair. But let me tell you, I went yesterday. And today I feel like I'm 100 years old because obviously I'm gonna have to go a few times to get used to it, because body, it doesn't help that you did it 3 years ago. I wish it did. You tell me, do you do yoga or something like that? I recommend it. I will start doing it at home, even if I don't do the full 90 minutes, because let me tell you, it does catch up on you at some point. I can barely shuffle the cards today. That's what I'm like. But then again, I'm a middle-aged woman, and don't underestimate what that does to your body. Maybe it's just me. I have a very small frame. But anyway, so if you hear any creaking in my bones and in the walls, that's just here for the moment. All right, you can please fast forward. You don't have to listen to my nonsense, babbling. I'm going to do a reading now, Pisces, and I will be doing a love reading for you. I will look into a person that is showing up in your energy. What are their feelings, intentions, actions? What are your feelings, intentions? And also pull out a few general messages. I'm using the Giant Rider-Waite deck, and like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we are still in Sagittarius season and Mercury retrograde. Ooh. 7 of Swords. Who is being strategic? Do you have a twin flame? Do you have someone secretly want to marry you? Do you have someone on a distance wondering where you are? Do you have someone from above looking down at you, trying to look for you? It's something spiritual in the air around you as well. You could have a very spiritual touch at this time. Obviously, the Queen of Cups is a bit of an angel card as well to me, wearing white, purity. Yeah, well, okay. Someone is clearly not confused anymore, all right? Someone is clearly not confused anymore. But are they going to take the leap of faith here? You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with, we have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. We have Libra, Aquarius. What is going on here? What is going on? So the overall messages is an energy here. Well. Let's just dive in. It looks like to me someone that you are clearly connected with, Pisces, they are going through a transformation and a change and a realization and a connection with their higher self about this union and what they need to do in order to connect with you. I'm picking up here, this is someone that could be a twin flame, but there is realization, there's a cycle ending. Someone is coming out of maybe years of being confused, maybe running after options. Someone that didn't heal fully. Someone that was not in tune with the spiritual side of love and relationships. But we are going to dive into this person's energy. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This person could be wealthy, perhaps. This person could be a leader. This person could come into some wealth. This person, they want to They want something solid. They want to build a future. This person, however, they know they need to be patient. They know that this connection, this union they have will feel the connection with you. And you might not even know this person yet, all right? We haven't seen too much yet. So I just see that they are aware that this connection feels so spiritual. It's a unique connection and a pull they have to you. All right, so spirits, please give me something else. I'm picking up that when the two of you come into contact, you are going to feel this person before they arrive into your life, and you're going to feel their aura, their kind of approach is going to be different than anyone that you have met before or encountered before. If it's someone you know, this person is not the same person. I feel that, well, it's someone, even if you have seen them, like these days we can see people everywhere. I mean, we have 1,000 online platforms, right, where you can see people's picture somewhere. Probably you just put a name in Google and there you have everything most of the time, all right? But it's not the way you see them is going to be different. The way they see you. This is someone that have gone through a lot of change here. They are following their heart. They are following their purpose. They are healing. This person is not at all involved in a third party, not at all involved with options, not at all involved on a path where there's confusion. This person could go through a spiritual awakening, and I'm getting strong twin flame vibes here, Pisces. Like really strong twin flame vibes. But, you know, twin flames, I know the word gets used a lot. It doesn't really, you don't need a title, you don't need, you know, because you put someone in an everyday life, you know, we will always see humans as humans when they stand in front of us, right? You can go through crowds and you are like, wow, no one's walking or flying across this crowd with a glory on top of their head, or just seeming like, wow, they have extra bright colors. But I do feel here that they do see you in very, very bright colors, Pisces. They definitely see you this way. They definitely are someone that when they're in front of you, when they connect with you, all right, they are going to treat you like you are the Holy Grail, like you are a person that have just landed with wings in front of them. Because, yeah, this person is like very much involved with this connection, and then they are going to be, expressing a lot. I think you will see like this person here, I've truly gone through an end of a cycle, meaning like there's something significant that have changed in their life. And when something significant change, right, that's often, you know, you can move locations, change careers, right? If you have had any kind of addictions, if you even have encountered like a new spiritual, like a path, right? We have the High Priestess. People change with years. People usually change as well. So this person is someone that have changed, gone through a lot of change, and therefore they are showing up after an ending. This is a new cycle. This is this person coming out of hermit. This is this person like offering a full fat cup of love. It's spilling over, and this person's intentions is to celebrate that with you. You know, again with the Page of Wands. Coffee. And with the Page of Wands, right? Again, you will see this person, you know, contacting you as a standard way of contacting, all right? But it's so much more to it. It's a lot more to it. Now, so you are getting, now the Seven of Swords can be lying, cheating, stealing. Three of Swords, that is someone that was lying, cheating, stealing towards you. Maybe this was the twin flame that left you, and this person you have felt sort of, oh, can I ever release this person? Let's see if this is the person that you have released that is returning to you, and that's the change they've gone through, or who is it, or what has happened since. All right, so you have the Three of Swords, the Emperor, someone that you had close to your heart, someone you looked up to hurt you. maybe a boss, there could be a boss, I mean a father figure, maybe it's something to do with also healing a relationship with a father figure here. So Pisces, we have the Three of Swords and we have the Emperor. Let's just dive into one by one here. All right, everything's fine. Something has occurred here. All right, so I'm getting the same here. The person that is going to, your intentions is to only heal and move forward with someone that you feel strongly for. Meaning, at your first glance of this person is your person. This person is not someone you feel like is a project. You feel that, oh, big risk here. That's what I'm getting now. With everything's fine, there could be something, so that's quite personal, I feel. So if you have been married, you are married, or if you are dealing with an Aries, it could also be to do with a father figure. I feel there is something in your home surroundings that could be coming up. All right, that could be coming up. So that could be a bit specific here. I don't think it's this person. So what is with this here? But some of you could, it's like you have to choose to walk away from someone, Pisces. Yeah, okay. So the Temperance, a person here that left you in this kind of struggle, a person that sort of did not explain what went down. It could be this person showing up and this person is healed. I mean, it is possible, it's not impossible. Yeah, all right, but I feel maybe it is two people. It could be here. We have just someone, there's options. And I got a calling to change deck here. So it's as if, you know, you have the energy, so you have the sun. So in your life at the moment, you could suddenly feel very lucky. And it's like, oh, someone want gift you stuff and you get sweet messages out of the blue. I think it is also the, there's something about the Jupiter is going into, I can never really remember it, but I know that is the time where those that have put in the work in certain areas, whichever area you put hard work in, maybe you didn't receive anything back. It is the time where you will then suddenly receive gifts and kind of like there could be a pay rise, there could be love. If you have put so much work into love and you have got the shorter end of the straw, this is a time for you to receive. And I see that you are receiving messages, you're receiving gifts here. And there is a relationship or a connection here that either it was like someone that you argued with a lot, someone you have to separate with, if it's a father figure, if you have your issues with your own father as a child, that could be healing. Those wounds is coming to a close, maybe years and years of maybe a trauma that you have not addressed. It can be as well. So for many of you, it could be very personal, very deep. It's a release. It could also be a third party situation here, someone that left. Yeah, I feel here. Okay, I'm getting this, Pisces. A person that did ghost you, that did bring in competition. This person is in your energy. The Six of Pentacles here, please. The Six of Pentacles here, please, for Pisces. There's a lot of communication coming in. I do see this, Pisces, and that is you are going to move away from someone. So it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it could be someone you've been married to and you've been in a relationship and it's like there's been a lot happening that has been hurtful, that's felt like waste of time. Someone that could also appear on the radar. Again, we are still in Mercury retrograde. You have healed from this person, they have healed as well. They could come into your life and be all, healed, but I don't see you moving towards this person. But what I do see, it is that regardless of there's a masculine person here that have a big it's been a person in your life that has a significant presence. It has to do with, in order to actually move into this new relationship and to move into this very spiritual union, it has to do with, there is a significant relationship that has been very close to your heart for a very, very long time. That relationship, there's you are healing from a betrayal, you're healing from, maybe if there's been third parties, it's something about the trust. So if trust was broken, and because the trust was broken, you were hesitant to even move forward with anyone else. And whoever this person was that did that to you, that is what's been taking time to heal and to build trust, and it looks like that's coming to a close. So that's a significant change, healing process that is being sort of concluded in this season, basically. So I have to finish my coffee. My vision of doing tarot on YouTube until I'm 100 years old might be a little bit optimistic, since I can barely do one reading of the day without downing a coffee. I'm 46. Anyhow, I'm seeing here that, so for all of you, whether you're female or male, it's something about, obviously tarot is just illuminating small details. So there is something about here coming up that's saying, no, everything wasn't fine, you could deal with it. Like something that someone did over and over and over that has to do with repeating, hurting you, or including a third party, or bringing competition, or ghosting you, or something they did over that seemed to you like, again, oh, that's just something they did, right? Oh, I moved on. So you moved on from it. It wasn't like you were crying or running after them, or like, it was just like something that you said, oh, that's fine, I wouldn't expect anything else of them, and off they go. But it still scarred you, it still prevented you, or maybe sort of subconsciously here with the High Priestess, it was sort of, you lost your appetite for love, you lost your appetite for the trust in someone. It was something like, well, when we say everything's fine, then it's not fine. That's when people ask us, how are you doing? Fine. That's definitely, we're not in English at least here, then you're usually pissed off. So something like that. So that's going to be, you will be reminded, because there is a character here that's coming in, but that could be someone coming into your life and it's like, well, everything's fine. And it's almost like someone did something, but you can't really, you know what I mean? It's not something you can like tell them about or like pull them up on even necessarily. It just be something like you're like, well, they did something over and over that put a bad taste in my mind or my mouth or mind about this whole situation, right? It made me lose my zest for love, for life a little bit as well, because it's just like, it's something that did happen. It's going to come to the surface, and it's something you will deal with, and you need to heal that situation, and only time heals all. So as this chapter is healed, where you look at it again and you're like, yeah, what did they do last summer? You know what I mean? Why did they do that? Why did they just leave like that? Or what was it about this? And how dare they even show up on my radar? That feeling, that sort of, you're going to feel like, okay, now I'm actually going to confront the person, because that's my way of healing. Something like that will come up, and it's saying here that you should deal with it, even if it's something that annoyed you, that it doesn't really matter if you have the right or not, or it's not about following the law in love, it's just about you addressing it. Address the elephant in the room. I'm on to water now. So we have someone, King of Swords, coming in with the truth. You're feeling happy. The truth, words, exchange, seeing something, what happened there, it's an important chapter. Yeah. And some of you as well could be going through a spiritual awakening. You could even have spiritual awakening symptoms. And if you read up about spiritual awakenings, people have all kinds of muscle pain and weird things happening to them, synchronicities, feeling isolated, this, that, and the other, and just going through a major, major change. But what you've manifested, even if it's a long time ago, is coming to you. And it's saying here with the High Priestess and the Judgment, you have all the information that you need in order to make a call, to accept a call, to make a decision where you're going and about your happiness. You know what makes you happy, Pisces. You know exactly what it is deep within. And no one can really tell you where to go, because you know. But we do see here with the Six of Pentacles, gifts, right? There's a lot of attention. We have the Ace of Wands. You know, this will excite you. This will definitely excite you, Pisces. Yeah, you get this playful, honest relationship. Someone here in the distance waving for you. It's an end of pain. If there's been pain, if there's been time wasted, it's ended. I do see someone, they did actually stay in a situation of carnage for a very long time. Yeah. They did stay in a situation of carnage for a very, very long time. They might tell you about it. Someone could be leaving an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I think sort of it's irrelevant. The star sign of someone being left. I don't really feel. I feel here, right, there could just be someone that would like to say their opinion. I'm also seeing that this person have told someone where they're going, like they have been talking about you. I don't really feel necessarily that, okay, that it is like, oh, this person is in a third-party relationship or in a relationship, and they've sort of been speaking about you the whole time, like, okay, well, the day comes, I'm going to Pisces. It's like this person they are with or were with, or a female figure in their life, they have told, like they know a story about them, about you and them, possibly. Or if it's someone that you have just encountered, they will look at this person, they will see their sort of excitement and their forward movement here, Pisces. So, but this person, in order to reach out to you, this person is going through a major, major change. So that's what I'm seeing. It, regardless here, because I don't necessarily get a past, like that this reading is about a past person. I see that this person that is coming into your life, they have gone through like hell and back in order to be at this place where they're now, and you have as well. Like you have as well gone through something that is significant in your life and your love life. It has to do with almost like shedding an old skin that isn't serving you anymore. It has to do with you looking at, maybe you had a certain type at certain times in your life, and you have a different type, and same with this person. You are going to look at each other with, it's like the new version of you. And that's where the miracle, starts. It's a miraculous change, I would say here. Yeah, it's very exciting. You're pulling each other in. I don't know why I grabbed this Chinese signs, but this person could be born the year of the rabbit, year of the horse we have, year of the monkey, year of the tiger, year of the dragon, year of the rat, and I got year of the rooster as well. So I feel here that could be one of these are you, and one of these are this person. I will finish this reading, and I just see that the hardest part for you, Pisces, it will be to come to terms with something that was really painful to you. Some of you could be dealing with a difficult situation to do with the heart, all right? It could do with third-party competition. If you are leaving someone as well, maybe you have sort of not told someone. It's something about that could come up and you feel stuck, but there will be a release here. You will know what to do. It's as if you'll see the sun on a rainy day, like today. I wish I could see the sun. I don't see the sun. But it's something, it's a significant spiritual awakening I'm getting here. Pisces for both of you. And it's, I mean, this is, yeah, it's like big stuff. It's really like shedding an old skin to experience happiness, like a breakthrough, a major breakthrough in your life here, Pisces. I do spot the sun is coming up, and it's always going to be the happiest card in the deck. It's a resembling coming out here of, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, you have the Three of Swords in reverse, you have the Hermit, you have strength. So it's coming out of this feeling stuck as well. Yeah, it's that period is, you know, I'm seeing this. So this period that you've gone through is almost like growing pains. It's almost like, oh God, why am I in this hermit mode still? Or there, and it has to do with love, or it's like, why am I attached to someone still? Why am I even thinking about it? You could have thoughts that come to you about someone, or about a pain that you did encounter with someone, and there's a reason for that. It says just go with it, because it's necessary. It's necessary to experience this pain once and for all. I don't really see pain, to be honest. It's maybe not the right a word, because it has to do with releasing feeling hurt. Three of Swords isn't really a big deal. It's the Ten of Swords, but the Tower, I think that's going to be quite painful with a lot of wands, because then you're sort of holding on to not getting like having the Tower falling apart as well. This is not about being in denial. This could also be about, okay, maybe you did recover from a heartache, or feeling sad, or maybe you're afraid of feeling sad, something like that, but there isn't really a valid reason for it anymore. I feel here that there was someone here that was your number one. They were your number one, but this person, you had a strong chemistry with them, but then something happened here. Well, and this person were no longer your number one, and it could be the release of this person as well, once and for all. And maybe you thought that you were over them, or it's something about, maybe that was the reason you didn't move forward to someone else. All right, or this person was sort of missing from the radar, and you wanted to see this person again before you moved on, something like that. It has to do with the closure. The High Honor is really you. This is really you opening up here to a soulmate that is different from your usual type. The chemistry, spiritual connection, engagement, keeping an open mind. Again, this person could be different, making an effort. Only upon a release here, and a release usually happens, in due course. So something you can, if you are in love with someone, and regardless how you view this person today, you can't just remove yourself from them tomorrow. I mean, if we did, we have that ability, probably most of us will just move on. And now, there's, of course, it's not the impossible, but let's say a significant person like the Emperor have a significant place in your life. It's not easy to to move on. Moving on here to this person, I feel they could have air elements in their chart. I feel they also have water elements in their chart. I don't really feel this reading so much about, look out for the signs, otherwise you might pick the wrong one. It's not about that. This is like big stuff where like you will just know that, okay, this is the person that have gone through the same as me, or this is the person that I'm meant to be with. Now it's time to make the effort. You will not doubt the trust that you have in this person, and I think that you will compare it to your past in terms of, you will, in a positive way, where you'll be like, oh, you will almost laugh to yourself, and you're like, oh yeah, well, I guess, you can't really compare this scenario to me falling in love with someone in the past, because it was a completely different setting. Okay, so you know that you have come a long way. You know that now you are connecting with someone on a really deep spiritual level, and it's kind of the right way. That means that you have Pisces, you have you have shared an old skin, an old belief system perhaps as well, and most importantly, you have healed from the past, or you have healed your heart, past or not. It's about you. It's about you also having your time to say, well, it actually wasn't fine. I'm going to get that right out of my system. So, you know, I'm going to get that out. I was hurt. I was pissed off. And yeah, I've become stronger. And it's just like, this could have been something you dealt with a long time ago even. And it just flags up right now. It is the last part of the transformation, the spiritual awakening to do with a significant union that you're going to come into, or are coming into at this very moment. So, yeah, reset, Ace of Wands, strength, happiness, feeling just good about it. It's like there's a new opportunity. You know, it's that, oh, I feel good where I am right here, right now. It's like you receive that message, you opening up, you are, yeah, it's very much like, oh, it's the first day on holiday and I love what I see. I have 2 weeks ahead of me and I just feel like, wow, this is going to be exciting. And also it's going to be a time for you where you're not going to feel kind of anxious or pressure, or it's not going to be someone that is, you know, taking over your life. Like, it's not going to be really about, oh, let's get into a relationship very fast, even though we see the engagement. But this is someone that you are engaged with in the subconscious. This is a spiritual connection. Both of you know. Now, both of you might even look at tarot and it's like you're spiritual. But again, you know, I mean, I don't certainly go out and speak about spiritual language, even though sometimes it's hard. I think these days people speak a lot about star signs. You have it all over. But, you know, the actual connections, people, you know, talking about, you know, how they connect, soulmates. I mean, what do I know? I won't only talk the tarot language, but I feel even this person, you secretly know that both of you are, you know, it's like you just know you are going through the same. You are viewing each other like the same. You are both spiritual, but you will not talk about it. It will be sort of a bit amusing as well. Like, you just know. Maybe both of you are sort of trying to tone it down and you're like, oh, you know, I know this person will show up on my radar, and suddenly they are, or you will see a synchronicity. It's like those subtle signs that will make you smile. It's really going to make you smile. It's something that you thought was coming towards you, but then you kind of brushed it off because of your experience with the heartache. And then it pops up again. You're like, oh, I see. And then it's like, as these signs come up, and if it is a person that you, again, maybe you compare them to, again, something about being hurt, or you even felt, best not even think about this person. It's something about your heart healing, that when you come into contact with this person, the same with them, you both have healed from whatever you need to heal from, because it doesn't really need always to be, I needed to heal from my past person. It doesn't have to be something so, well, this is a stereotypical way of talking about it, right? It's not like you have to be in your 20s and you are sort of chain relationships and, you know, okay, well, last Monday I broke up with someone. I probably cannot open up before 1st of January 2025. So, no, it's not really like that. It has to do with really about you knowing that there is something within you, Pisces, that only time and your own sort of evolving spiritually, however it looks like to you, because when you say spiritual, it just sounds so like blah. It sounds so, what do I have to go out and shout to God and pray and kiss the earth, right? No, it has to do with your confidence. It has to do with maybe also it's like, okay, why have I been stuck on this chapter as well? So that's all being released. You're feeling very confident, and also raising the bar, really raising the bar with what you deserve, all right? It's like, right, I did really lower my standards here. I was the one giving, but no, now your bar is quite high. So yeah, because it's healthy choices, self-love. paradise, happiness and joy. All right, dating, getting out there, Cupid's arrows. So say no more. I do feel this is new. All right, this is, you know, again, you might have seen them, but I do feel this is very, very new. Very new, like it's a new phase of really opening up to this person. I'll leave it at that. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you very soon.